Hey guys, Ron here with Rising Sun Properties. This next one's kind of interesting, not only because it's 3,200 USD, but kind of the story behind it. We were looking at it for a client that we were working with, and the point of this video is basically every single property that we move forward with, we do the due diligence to do the background check, make sure, things like there's no lien, there's nothing weird going on with the registration, just make sure that everything is looking clean and clear, even on the cheapest homes, whether it's 1 million yen or $1 million, we treat every single sale the same. So this is a home that got very strange very quickly at 500,000 yen, 3,200 USD. The property is in that kind of a condition. I figured I'd go ahead and put the tour on anyway, just so you can see what kind of condition some of these cheaper homes are in. If you are wanting to pursue such a property, and I'll go into the story as we're viewing. Here's the front door of the home. So, we always have to arrange the keys. For this one, they said there's no keys. The door is just open, and this is exactly how it was when I got there. Just completely wide open. 500,000 yen, 3,200 USD, built in 1958. There was some very confusing information on the website. It said it was 2 stories. It said there was, the square meterage and everything just did not match. I was very confused when I got to the property. Not even going to mention where it's at because we're not going to be pursuing this property anyway. Did have one toilet. Basically, when we called to, start moving forward with the sale, because our client was wanting to do so, things got very weird. The seller's agent started asking us for our personal information, our staff. They were asking for home addresses and my number card, which the my number card in Japan is basically your social security number. All we have to show them is our license and license number. All that information is public. That's what we give. Hide, our CEO, called them. They started asking him for the same information. This is very strange and basically could be a sign of organized crime. I don't know what they would want to do with the personal information, but it's obviously very strange and not something that we are willing to give. So these are the things that we have to watch out for. Obviously, something strange was going on. Could be Yakuza, some kind of organized crime. Don't really know, but we're not willing to find out. So we stopped moving forward with this property. We will not work with agencies like this. There's a lot of small agencies out there. So a lot of times in the countryside, it's just a mom and pop shop, second, third generation real estate agent. They might not do things very quickly or know exactly how to do things, but we always work with them. However, this was just so strange. They listed another property on the website, just the front picture of it. They said the sale actually came with 2 homes. Again, conflicting information from what was on the website to what we're actually seeing. But, anyways, very strange and not a kind of home that we are looking to pursue. So, that company is now on our blacklist. Regardless, here's the tour of the home. It does have a bath. The water wasn't on, electricity wasn't on. These homes can be renovated. Some people are wanting to buy very cheap and just renovate them as the years go by. That's fine. These renovations, especially nowadays, have gotten quite expensive and basically double the price they were before COVID. So, relative to America and other countries, I think renovations are still a bit cheaper. Okay, so I'm in this true Akiya. Is abandoned and very cheap. I think it's like 500,000 yen, was it? Which is 3,000 USD. So, for that price and location, I think it's a fair deal. Some of our clients are just looking for a super cheap property to get into and have a home away from home and to spend some time to fix it up. And this definitely needs some fixing up. The door that's how it was when I got here. It was already open. So, met the neighbor guy, is really cool, older guy. So yeah, this is an Akiya. And again, we do sell properties like this. It's not for everybody, but lots of availability for these types. Here, I'm gonna walk out and not have to close the door. Always like to give a perspective when I'm on the property. This is before we knew anything about it, but there is the home, and the situation was kind of weird. In the end, I did the right thing. I did close the door. All is good. If you're interested in purchasing properties in Japan, please reach out via email or WhatsApp. You can see our cost calculator and services on our website, which I'll put in the description. Thank you very much, and have a great day.